Hello guys, this is TheFinMeansWin on behalf of FM Scout, and I'd like to welcome you to this tutorial on how to use Genie Scout 2013. If you guys don't know what Genie Scout is, it's the world's best scout utility for Football Manager 2013, and it's exclusively available from fmscout.com. Obviously, as I've already said, it's the most popular scouting tool for Football Manager, and it extends the possibilities of finding, sorting, shortlisting players, staff, as well as controlling their progress, and having a look at the general details of all the players. In this tutorial today, I will be showing you guys where and how to download FM Genie Scout and talk you through the steps of installation, as well as showing you how to initially get started using the utility, and there will be more forthcoming advanced tutorials on how to get the most out of the utility. The first thing you need to do to download Genie Scout is to access the FM Scout website, as that's the only place you will be able to download this. You can do this by entering www.fmscout.com into your web browser and the home page will appear. You then go to the download section and find FM Genie Scout and click Genie Scout 2013. From here you'll be greeted with the Genie Scout page, or if you want to you can read this if you want to, or for the sake of this tutorial and your quicker download, just click download now. Once clicking download, your web browser will automatically start downloading the Genie Scout setup file. For the sake of the tutorial, I'm using Google Chrome, and as you can see there is the downloads bar at the bottom. The file size is 6.3 megabytes, and once it has been fully completed the download, you simply open the zip file with a program such as WinRAR or any other file that will open the zip one, and within this file there will be just the single file, which is the application for the setup, which you simply double click, where your program will extract and start running the setup. On a Windows computer, you will be asked to verify that you understand this program safe, which you will do by clicking allow. Then the setup will be prepared, and the first setup menu will appear, welcoming you to the setup wizard for Genie Scout. You simply click next, and then on the special offer, it will ask you if you want to install the default or the custom installation. The default installation will allow you to install the imminent toolbar, which allows you to have smileys, etc., as well as the imminent search web as your homepage, as well as your search engine. It's entirely up to you what you do select in this stage, but by choosing the default selection, installing these will help us very much so at FM Scout, so I'd highly recommend you do so. From there, you then click next, and then you will be taken to the destination location of the setup. This is the default one saved to your computer's hard drive. So at this point, unless you have a specific space you want to install the application, I just simply click next. Then I've already installed it previously, so I'll just click next and install the folder anyway. Then at this point you can choose which languages you would like to install. There's many languages to choose from. I personally will just install them all for the sake of the tutorial for you guys to see what languages may be installed, and then I simply click next. From there will be the option to create a start menu folder. Default, the name will be FM Genie Scout 13, so I just click next, and then it will also ask if you would like to create a desktop icon. This is entirely up to you, but then I click next, and here is the final destination information about the install, and then from there you simply click install, and all the files will be extracted and installed. And then here is the completion of the setup, and you will be asked if you'd like to launch the application for the first time. I'd highly advise you to do so by clicking finish. Once clicking finish, Genie Scout 2013 will open itself once the setup has finally completed, as mine is just loading the GUI data now on screen. This is the loading screen for Genie Scout 2013. It only takes 2 seconds to load as it loads the language data for my application, as well as initializing the search data and loading the GUI data. Once the loading screen has finished, the program will open itself on your screen. As you can see, here is the quick start guide, but I no longer need this, as I am here to show you guys how to play the use the Genie Scout. So this is the main menu now that you guys will see once you opened the Genie Scout program. Changes to this year's thing: you must have a Football Manager game open, as I have on screen here. Once you, obviously that is required because this year the Genie Scout opens from the game memory itself. So there's two ways you can load a game. You either load down the drop down menu and click load game itself, and that will allow the program to open up all the data from the game you have open in Football Manager itself. Currently my game is finding offsets. The other way of loading your game is to click the icon now, which my mouse is hovering over. I'll zoom in on it, and obviously whilst your thing, the Genie Scout loads up your game data, depending on how big the database for your game is, depends on how long your Genie Scout will take to load all the data. I only have a few nations loaded, so it's loading quite quick for me as we're just calculating the current wage budget. And here is Eugene himself, and I would like to say at this point, please do donate. It's such a good cause that Eugene makes this game application each year. Anyway, let's just close this down now, and I have the game loaded completely. From here you'll be able to search for players under different criteria, including name, age, current rating in a position, as well as potential rating in a position, as well as value. I'll leave you guys to search for them yourselves. There will be more forthcoming video tutorials on how to search for more in-depth things such as Wonder Kids, etc., as well as how to use all the other functions including staff lists, as well as club lists, as well as importing and exporting shortlists from the application into the games. This is the end of today's tutorial. Please leave a like rating if you have benefited from the tutorial, and any questions you do have surrounding the application, please leave them in the comments section below, and we will endeavour to get round to answering your problems and queries. So, until next time, I've been TheFinMeansWin on behalf of FM Scout. Goodbye guys.